Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to meet you today, and I want to tell you today two things. First, reading and writing. Because you are learning spoken English, you have to know these two things: writing and reading. But if you have not learned, please do from today. And I know that you have done already, and you know how to read and how to write. This is beautiful and great. All right, today I'm so happy to tell you that there are many people says how to start learning spoken English, and this is quite simply easy, and it's quite simple and easy. But people say, "Oh, very hard to practice. Oh, very difficult to learn spoken English." Are yaar, you don't have to worry. Just you know how to write and read, and you start writing and reading and learning English. This is a very simple things, and this is a basic thing, right? If you have not done, if you have not learned, this is for you today. And I'm going to tell you how to start. Right. Reading is one of the most important things, right? If you don't know how to read and how to write, these two things, these are the one main important things to learn spoken English, right? If you know how to write and if you know how to read, you will know the words and you will know how to write, and easily you can write, easily you can make the sentences, you can form the sentences, and you will start speaking English. But if you don't know these two things, then it is really challenging for you and it is difficult for you to learn spoken English. And I would say English, spoken English is quite simple, but the thing is that nowadays people don't want to take initiative and they don't want to practice, they don't want to know something new things, because they just know, oh, this is simple, I can learn, I know, I have done. But difficult to speak because you have not done any practical and you have not done anything, you haven't started speaking. That's why you find it difficult. But today I'm here to tell you that if you really want to speak spoken English, it's very simple. The two things you have to know: reading and writing, because reading is also one of the most important thing. If you don't know how to read, if you don't know how to read, you will not, because reading, you have to know reading for learning something. Anyone wants to learn spoken English must know reading. And not only that, reading is also important, but as I have told you, writing also important. Writing, because you are gonna write what you read. You have to write the vocabularies, you have to write the sentences, you have to form them. If you don't know how to write, this is difficult. But if you know, easy to learn spoken English. That, yeah. So one of my friends was telling, how do you learn English? Your English is so good. Your English is really, really fantastic, excellent. I said, no, guys, I'm just like this. I'm just speaking. I don't know, but I'm just practicing with you. Do I know a little? I know a little bit, not so much, but I'm so happy to help you guys. This is a very important thing. Two things you have to know: how to read and how to write. If you don't know, it's challenging for you, but you will know, because I know that you have already learned in a school these two things. But if you have not learned, you have to start doing right now. Nowadays, quite difficult to find, and there are people who don't know how to read English, quite challenging, and who don't know how to write. They are really struggling to. Sometimes, we find very, very simple words, but don't know how to pronounce. This is because of lack of practice. Lack of practice? Yeah, that is. But I want to tell you again, you have to practice, you have to learn these two things. But if you do that, I my 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 hope, and I hope, guys, you can do that. Don't worry about the mistake, don't worry about anything, just do and practice, and this is going to help you guys, because English is a beautiful language. But don't worry, you have to know, we have to learn them every single day. But if you have not learned, you do and practice every day, right? I'm requesting you again, you have to do practical, and you have to do practice every single day if you really want to speak English. But if you don't want to speak English, okay, you don't have to learn. But if you want to learn and if you want to meet people out of India or you want to go to abroad, then you can learn. You can try to speak English. You will meet new people, new guys everywhere, and you will be easy to communicate. You'll find easy to communicate with the people. This is what I wanted to tell you. So remember, guys, today you learn these two things, especially the students who are watching. You have to learn two things. You have to know writing and reading. Please do that. If you know, you start writing English and reading English. Start making sentences by yourself. You don't wait for others. They are not going to help you. You have to start doing that. All right. So I tell to my friends every day, guys, don't wait for others. Start practicing from today because you don't have to wait for others. They are just there just to practice, and this is you who are going to. You are going to speak, you are going to use the language. They are not going to use for you. So this is you who have to do that. All right. So this is what I wanted to tell you today. And well, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next time. And tomorrow I'm gonna give you something very special thing that you are gonna learn from me. All right. So thank you so much. Take care. Okay. Bye.